Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Fipz from SPG and in this video I tell you how to get this one, Archeum in ArcheWorld. How to obtain Archeum. First of all, we have three versions of the Archeum. We have the Archeum Dust, we have the unfinished Archeum Shards, and then we have the finished version of the Archeum. That's the material or the currency we like to have. In order to obtain Archeum, we have to put the dust into shards and the shards into our working bench, the Archeum working bench, to produce finished Archeum. In our working bench, we can either select to produce 130 Archeum, which costs 3 hours, 250 Archeum, 6 hours, or what I mostly do and also recommend, 500 Archeum shards for 12 hours, because that we can perfectly time together with our bed. Obviously, we have to put an Archeum bench inside our house. We cannot put it somewhere random on the world map. So we have to rent a land and build a house on it. We can only build one house per land and we can only put a limited amount of Archeum benches in the building. And that depends on the size of the building or the type of the building. In a small tent, we can only build one processing shelf or Archeum working bench. A small house, we can already put 2 benches inside, and if we upgrade that house, which is not so costly, we can put a total of 3 benches inside. In a medium house, you can put 4 benches inside, and in a large house, without even upgrading it, you can already put 6 benches inside. In a mansion, I'm not sure yet, I didn't see the design yet or a finished mansion that I can confirm it, but I think that you can put 8 benches in a mansion, and if you upgrade it, even more. 6 working benches is nice, isn't it? Can I just for the same price or even way cheaper just rent out 6 small lands and then put 6 tents on it? Well, theoretically it's possible if the lands are player owned NFT lands, because you can lease unlimited amount of lands if it's from other players. But you can only lease one public land, that are the lands with the XL games on it. You can also upgrade the benches and put more advanced Archeum benches per each tier of the house design. For example, in a small house, you can already put an advanced working bench inside, but they are super costly. So it's nothing what you really want to do in the first days or weeks playing your game. At the start of the game, you won't be able, most likely, to start off directly with a big house and put tons of Archeum benches inside. My recommendation is just start with a tent, doesn't matter if it's a small or big land, on the first or second day, and then as soon as you have the materials, buy a house, put 2 Archeum benches inside, and if you have the materials to upgrade the house, do that and place your third Archeum bench. Then also take note that in order to get use out of the Archeum benches, you also need the Archeum shards to refill them, right? So having a lot of Archeum benches is not helpful if you don't have the shards to produce the Archeum. Are there other options to get Archeum? Yes, you can also get a little bit Archeum directly from the start by doing the green quest. Sometimes it gives you labor, sometimes it gives you a little bit of Archeum, enough to do some upgradings of your equipment that you can go through the world. You can also get a good amount of Archeum by doing the task from the Arc Pass. I guess in the future they will add also more options how to obtain Archeum, for example with trade runs, it's not confirmed yet, and with dungeons, and that's already confirmed by some videos and guidelines they published that defeating dungeon mobs will give you or the whole group Archeum. A small reminder, for what do I need Archeum? Archeum is needed for the most of the productions done in ArcheWorld and also upgrading items. If you want to upgrade your gear, your mount, your pet and even your walking benches, you need a lot of Archeum. I like it that if you die, your equipment get damaged and even the repairing costs you Archeum. The higher your equipment, the more expensive it is. And yes, just by doing some PvP and dying on raid bosses, I have to pay almost half day salary of Archeum just to repair my equipment. So better don't die. So for what do I need Archeum as well? That's important, especially if you play the game for play and earn. If you gather 10,300 Archeum, you have an option at your Archeum walking bench to craft a package which contains 10,000 Archeum, but it's tradable, meaning you can sell your Archeum to other players for BSLT. And as you know, BSLT, you can trade then to real life currency. I hope I could tell you something new today about ArcheWorld, and I hope you liked the video. If so, please leave us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye for now. What I didn't notice at the first. Look at this guy. Man, he's so rich, man. He have no worries, just sleeping on a bed placed on his roof. Oh, that's too good, man. That's too good.